James here from Kayak, and last night we paddled out quite late after delivering some kayaks to Rudder Kayak to do a review here at Hoovered about the Prijon Touryak 500. Now this is a kayak that's quite often overlooked because it's a large volume boat to suit large to extra large paddlers. So popular boat, but very often not talked about. So let's talk about all the features that make the Touryak 500 such a great boat. Now a lot of these features are the classic Prijon that you'll find on all their boats. So let's start from the front. You have comfortable front handle and one at the back, so it's easy to carry and lift. Then you've got the large front hatch there, which is a neoprene cover with a plastic protective piece over it, that then you can actually put longer items like longer thermarests in and easily out of the front there. Coming back, we've got a day hatch from Kayak Sport, so it's a hard box one that works very well to keep all your daily needs in there. Now the cockpit is 93 centimeters long, so it's very long and very wide as well, so it's very easy for those extra large people to get in and out of comfortably. Now the seat has a padded backrest that you can adjust from the sitting position. It's got a padded seat as well, and the seat you can actually trim backwards and forwards, so those with extra long legs, we can actually trim it back so that you can fit in there as well. Inside the cockpit you've got the pedal system for the rudder, which is Prijon's well-known proven system that when locked into place is absolutely the best on the market because it gives the best control and best support while you're paddling. And then for your knees you have the 3D knee braces, which you can adjust in a multiple ways, and what we have done for those that are extra large is that we actually have taken them out and customized them so that they also have a comfortable sitting position here. So a lot of flexibility within the cockpit there for everyone. Coming behind the cockpit we have bungees there that you can lock down a paddle with a paddle float on it in there, so if you do capsize you can climb back in, pump it out and carry on your way. Then instead of deck nets now, Prijon have gone away from them because what they found is that we're replacing them after 3 years because they were stretching out. So from a sustainability point of view, they've gone with quality bungee cords front and back there to put things under. Then we have an extra large rear opening to put things into storage, so that you can put things like, for example, a cooler bag in there, just like we've done on this trip today. And then behind that you also have a place where you can actually then help tie down a spare paddle, and behind that we have a metal place where you can lock in a bike cable so you can secure it to the car there. Now this is done with special bolts and Loctite glue, so it's very hard to remove. Behind that we've got the Luxus Rudder, well proven, had it for many years. These are actually made by Prijon in Rosenheim in Germany instead of being cheaply sourced from Asia, and it is a super effective rudder. And it now has a mechanism so that when you bring it down it locks down, and when you go over a rock it'll bounce back down again. So having it in the vertical position makes it the most effective. So they're the main features of the Prijon Touryak that make it a great kayak. Now let's explain some of the other things that make Prijon kayaks really exceptional, and that for a start is the material. It's blow molded plastic, so it has a high plastic memory, so that if you by chance leave it on the roof rack and get a dent in it from being tightened down too much, leave it back in the sun, it pops out every time. The hull itself is a proven trihedral shape from Prijon with a flat bottom and chine sides, so that you can do technical paddling, but that flat bottom also gives it really good stability, which is key for this boat. The bow is a nice wave piercing form, and the rudder mount at the back is placed nice and low, so it makes it also more effective. So if all these things, including all the quality details, is what really gives Prijon a very high value on the second-hand market, which is proof in itself. So let's sum up who the Touryak 500 suits. Now it's designed for people from 90 to 120 plus kilos. Now I've had people with over 120 kilos who we have modified it so they can use it for day touring. So there is a boat out there for those extra large paddlers. We find it also being very popular for those who are getting older and want a more stable boat so they can go out and enjoy the nature. And there is also a smaller Touryak 470, a small medium size that pairs with it really well for a couple, for example. Rental companies have really picked up on it. These boats are great because of its stability and the features that make it easy to steer with the rudder system, high storage capacity for novice paddlers who take a lot of stuff with them, and very reliable. And then also, because of that material, it gives a very good second-hand value if they sell it on the used market a few years later, getting the majority of their investment back. So these are all good signs that what Prijon make, they stand for is quality, sustainability, and a great choice of kayak.